The Kangatraining craze is here and mums and bubs around the country are getting hooked. Not only is it great baby-friendly exercise, it's also good for your mental well-being. Back in the Harvey Norman Lounge to tell us all about it, please welcome back Shirley Teo. Good morning.
Hi, how you doing?
Very well.
Awesome.
So you're back here, you were here last year, weren't you?
Last year, yeah.
End of last year.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about Kangatraining. What got you interested in it?
Well, for me, it was about being able to exercise without putting my Velcro baby into a daycare centre or a creche or anything like that. Literally, if I left her, she just sobbed uncontrollably.
Right.
So for me, it was really about being able to exercise and keep fit. I suffered from postpartum depression, and my doctor recommended exercise as a way to help control that. And I went and looked, and there was nothing in Auckland kind of like it. So I did the training, and it just kind of went from there. And it's grown, and I've become the country leader.
So tell me a little bit about Kangatraining. What exactly is it? So it's you with your baby.
Yeah, so it is a low-impact exercise program that you wear your baby for the majority of the class. We do a little bit of floor work first to help strengthen your core, and then we put the babies into the packs. We're sponsored by Manduka, so we use Manduka, but there's heaps of different ones that you can use. And we do a bit of dancing, we do some squats, a little bit of arm exercises, strengthen all the muscles.
And so the baby's on the front or on the back?
Depends on their age. When they're little, we put them on the front, but once they get bigger, like my girl Quinn, so she's nearly 3 now, I wear her on my back. If I put her on my front, she would take up my whole body. She's so massive.
And it would be quite good too for your posture, wouldn't it? Because you have to sort of bend it certain ways, and you've got this, this little baby
most
here.
definitely. It definitely helps to strengthen your core from the inside out. We always work from the inside out in Kangatraining, so we to strengthen the deep tummy muscles, the transverse abdominis, which are another deep muscle, and of course our pelvic floor.
The good old pelvic floor.
Good old pelvic floor, yeah.
So who's it best for then?
It's really best for everyone, every mum. We have dads that come along too. My hubby even comes sometimes and has a bit of a boogie. But it's really good for mums that have recently had a baby. We do obviously specialise in helping mums strengthen their core and their pelvic floor. So if they've got a bit of a weak pelvic floor, or their tummy's a bit sore after they've had a baby, then we can help them out with that.
Okay, we're looking at some on. Oh, there we go.
Oh, yeah, it's my Kangatrainer down in Dunedin. We did a dance last year where everyone in the whole of New Zealand did exactly the same dance.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was really fun.
And I suppose the babies actually quite like it because they're close to them, and they're also giving you, you're getting that little jiggle too, so it keeps them nice and comfortable.
They go to sleep. Most babies go to sleep in class, which is really, really awesome.
Which is perfect. So it's obviously a little bit about what the mums get out of it. What else do they get out of it?
They get friends.
Yeah.
Definitely. They get endorphins. So every time you exercise, you get a bit of endorphins, and they get a bit stronger, which is nice. So, but mostly for me, initially, and I'm guessing for most of my mums, it's about the friendship. Some of the friends that I made through Kangatraining, like I'm still hanging out with them. My daughter plays with them, and the kids get stuff too. As they get older, they get to play with the other children, and the big girls and boys dance with us sometimes, and they wear like their dollies and little doll carriers and have a little boogie with us. So
oh, that's great, because sometimes being a new mum can actually be quite an isolating experience, can't it?
Yeah, especially if you've got no friends that have got kids, you get really lonely. And it's a good way to get out of the house, get a bit of exercise.
Yeah, and it's a very good way to get out of the house. So the Kangatraining instructors, are they specially trained in postpartum exercise?
They are specially trained. We have a women's health physio, Lisa Yates, who's absolutely amazing, comes along and teaches my instructors all about how to teach their mums to exercise safely, and then we teach them about baby wearing and how to fit a carrier properly so that they're able to help their mums to be safe and exercise safely, and that the babies are comfy and safe. They do a course with me and with some of our other instructors and tutors, and they get taught all about how to be a Kangatrainer. Yeah.
Do they bring their own carriers, or do you supply
we have loan carriers available, so all the instructors right throughout New Zealand have carriers available. So if your carrier is not suitable for exercise, which some aren't, unfortunately, totally fine to wear when you're going for a walk around the mall, but not so great for like doing squats and lunges and dancing around in. Or if you don't have a carrier, then they have carriers available. So it's not, you don't have to have a carrier to do Kanga.
Okay, so what happens if your baby is playing up a bit and is not playing ball and won't come to Kangatraining with you that day? Do you have any alternatives?
Yeah, we do. We've got, well, I have an alternative because sometimes my baby doesn't want to do Kanga with me. So this is Harley, this is my little baby. So she weighs about the same as an average newborn, so she's about 3.5 kgs. Last time I brought David, who was my big doll, and he weighs just under 10 kgs.
Can I have a little hold?
Yeah, you can.
This is exactly what one of my children was at birth, so, oh yeah, oh
yeah,
yes.
Yeah. And she's, to be fair, she's much better behaved than my daughter is some days.
She's really, you've been a very good girl, Harley.
Yeah.
So fun is obviously very important for the new mums as well.
Definitely.
I want to the backpack there.
Yeah,
sorry.
you did. When I put her in my carrier, I like jiggle her, and I'm like, it's a doll. I don't even need to jiggle her, but I
She's
do
not
anyway.
going to cry.
Yeah, it's totally about fun. We joke around, we laugh, we have a giggle, we have a chat at the beginning and the end of the class, you know, about things that mums might need to talk about, or
poop.
Yeah, and sleep, and how to make a meal quickly, and
it's
I should share some of your meals with
Oh yeah, it's Kangatraining around the country now?
It is, yeah. We have 18 trainers across New Zealand at the moment. Of course, I'd always want more because I want Kangatraining to be available to as many people as possible. I've got a new trainer starting in a couple of weeks, starting her classes just south of Hamilton.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's everywhere.
Awesome. Hey, well, thank you so much for coming in, Shirley, and bringing
pleasure.
your incredibly well-behaved baby.
I know. Much better than the last one.
I think we had couch jumping last time. It was great.
Did, yeah.
You can go to the Kangatraining website, kangatraining.co.nz, for more information and to find your nearest class. So you can join up and get some exercise. Thank you so much, Shirley.
No worries, my pleasure.